Hi guys, I hope you are all doing great. This is MJ. We haven't seen each other for some time. Well, actually for almost the whole of April. I don't know how about you, but it was a very tough month for me and I just wasn't able. I was trying a couple times. I wasn't able to do even one single reading. But we're almost in May. And I feel that the energy has shifted, actually, at least for me, something has changed. I hope it has for you as well in a positive way. So today I thought we're going to see what's in store for us in May, what's ahead of us for the collective. This is going to be a general reading, so as always, take what resonates with you, leave out the rest. It may apply to any area of your life. So again, listen with an open mind and an open heart. Don't try to fix the message or fix the outcome in your head. Again, take what resonates with you, just leave out the rest. That will be a message for someone else. So let's start with an energy healing oracle. I think this is the perfect oracle for the change in energy that we're experiencing. And again, I may be saying this from my personal perspective, but I do think a lot of you out there may be going through exactly the same. See, the size of this deck makes it a little challenging to shuffle. Can we get a card for the collective? Did you see that? Just flew out. Acceptance. Okay, so those cards have nice little affirmations on them, so let me read that for us. Acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Isn't that awesome for the shift in energy that I just mentioned? Into acceptance, into accepting every step of our life without resistance, because there's always growth and we are always being taught something throughout every of those steps. And by accepting this, we advance in freedom on the path of light. Really like that. Okay. So let's see. As always, I will pull cards for collective mind space, physical, and soul space. And let's see what's in store for the collective for the month of May 2021. Can't believe we're already entering into May. Okay. So the first card opens the reading, the mind space. We have the King of Pentacles. This card is actually popping out quite heavily in the readings I have been doing just for myself recently. So I'm not surprised to see it. So this will be our physical and our soul space. At the bottom of the deck, we get the Emperor. Authority and strength, right? The collective being in its strength. Each and every one of us being the emperor of our own life. The emperor is wise, right? He's not making hasty choices. He takes time. He operates on a strategy, right? So he has a strategy in place. It may be a person of an older age. So for some, there may be an influence of a person that is older and perhaps wiser or more experienced. But primarily, I feel this is our energy. It's like we're getting our power back from a place where we may have been feeling weakened and helpless, perhaps, for some. So with the Emperor, we're stepping back into our power. A beautiful energy, because it's really like I have this in my own hands and I acknowledge this, so I am aware of my power, right? So I can use it consciously. I can make important decisions in a wise way, right? Because I'm not in a hurry. And this actually makes perfect sense with the King of Pentacles. in our mind space, because that is a card of a business mindset, someone who sees opportunities everywhere. It's like an entrepreneur, right? Someone, as I said, a business person can be, but this is someone who is creating the reality, and this person sees opportunities everywhere, right? And this is our mind space. So it means that our mind has opened up to see opportunities and possibilities all around us, or at least there's huge potential for it. You see, this King of Pentacles is shown as an owl, so there's wisdom, right? Just like with the Emperor, both of them are wise and experienced. Now, the King of Pentacles is making things happen in the material world, because this is the energy of coins, right? So things that actually make presence. It's like a person that can turn things into gold, but definitely can make them appear. They create tangible outcomes. So our mindset is on grabbing opportunities and creating our new reality. Perhaps some will be creating businesses. Some may be working on creative projects, right? It can be a relationship. It can be just working on yourself. But there's definitely a willingness to take action and create tangible results with wisdom and with patience, without making hasty choices. Okay, I really like that. Now in our physical, we have the Hermit. So it may be an actual time of withdrawal, that we may be avoiding others and spending time with ourselves. But the Hermit is that energy of going within to find wisdom, to find answers, right? A lot of us may actually be spending time in our own company, right? Having a thought about, how do I want my physical space to look like? So how do I want to live? It may be my home environment. It may be that business again, right? But the Hermit is about going within to find answers. So it may also be about thinking about our body, right? The physical will always mean our physical body as well. So it may be about rethinking, how do I want to approach myself? Do I treat myself well, right? But there is some kind of withdrawal and it feels good. Okay, I don't think anyone has that problem right now, that they are spending more time in their own company, because I think this is exactly what we need. Okay, a time of retreat. We may put additional card on it just to see. If there's anything else that we can get to the, okay, thank you, to the physical. So the King of Cups, okay. So this is a retreat in order to heal. It may be an actual detoxing, healing of our physical body, but with the King of Cups, this will be healing of emotions. So there may be an actual physical withdrawal with the Hermit and spending time, with ourselves in order to actually heal our emotions. It's like there's no readiness yet, perhaps, to share those emotions with others, or we just feel that we need that time alone to properly heal. Like we don't need others in that process. Okay, we need to look into ourselves on our own, okay, to find those answers and to find this healing. But it feels really good. It's not like loneliness that makes anyone sad. In our soul space, okay. The Moon, so that will be, I will pull additional card on it, but with the Moon, there is fear. So it may be that on a soul level, we're still afraid of that unknown. There's still a lot of unknown, right? Even though the mindset is already on creating things and readiness to create them, deep in our soul space, there's still some kind of fear of unknown, or maybe fear of a defeat or lack of success. And perhaps this is why in the physical we are also looking for healing, because like deep within there's still fear. These may be our deepest fears as well, facing our deepest fears. So perhaps that going outside and trying to create whatever it is that we want to create with that mindset of the King of Pentacles, it can still cause fear and uncertainty, right? What's going to happen? What is there for me? What's waiting for me? But with the Moon card, this is also about spirituality, and actually this is also a card of deep healing. So it seems that even though there is certain level of fear, it's being healed on the way. So we decide to face those fears because we realize that this is the only way to heal them, is to go through that and then release, right? But this is also deep spirituality, and we have two cards that are about going deep. So there is also certain growth on the soul level, okay? If that resonates with you, then you know what I mean. But there is certain soul growth as well. Perhaps it's an opening to something new, but it feels like growth that leads through certain kind of darkness, right, with the moon, but it actually leads to light. Remember what this card said. I advance in freedom on the path of light, right? So there is that going through the darkness. You know, the Hermit is also somehow in the dark. He's inside, right? He's deep within. And the Moon card also feels a little bit with some kind of a loneliness. It's like we need to go through that on our own. This process, like every one of us needs to face the deepest fears on our own, right? But remember that we got the power to do that. There's the Empress, the overall energy. So there's really huge potential, and we can do it if we just don't allow the fears to take over. If we remember that we are in control, okay, then everything is going to be fine on this way. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. Now, what did I say? The path through the darkness, but it leads to light. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's like the powerhouse of the deck. This is love, this is freedom, friendship, celebration, success, okay? Name it. Love, hope. A dream come true, right? Uncertainty is being brought to light because the Sun illuminates, so there is no more unknown. We see everything clearly, right? And I'm just gonna leave it there. If you don't let your fears stop you on the way, behind that moon, there's a beautiful sun for you. And that's the message for May, and I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. And until then, please take care. Bye.